Hey guys, I'm Samantha and I am here to talk about my 5-star reads for 2023. I didn't have a whole lot of them, but of the ones that I did have, I am so happy that I have them and they've become new favorites of mine. So let's dive in. The first being a graphic novel, Why Are You Like This by Meg Adams. This is a compilation of comics that highlights the relatable everyday interactions within her relationship. It just really reminded me of the dynamic me and Jordan have together, and I found myself cracking up multiple times in this. You may have seen a lot of these comic strips kind of floating around social media because I caught myself recognizing a lot of the strips and the panels in this graphic novel popping up on Facebook every now and then, so I highly recommend it if you're looking for some like light-hearted reads. Book 2 is A Light in the Flame by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 2 in the Kingdom of Flesh and Fire series, which is the prequel to From Blood and Ash series. I really enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed this more than book 1 because the ending of that it has such a cliffhanger that it really had grabbed me by the throat, and I have yet to pick up book 3 to finish it, but I'm still kind of reeling from that ending. Book 3 is Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. This is book 2 in the Alex Stern series, which follows Alex as she is enrolled into... Oh, now I'm blanking. Yale, I believe, is the college that she's enrolled into, but they have secret societies, and she's kind of brought in to be a... kind of like the secret society's police or security force. I thought the twist was done really well in this series. I really enjoyed reading it. I also thought it was a little bit more compelling than book 1. I really enjoy when, even though I would love for book 1 in a series to be 5 stars for me, I find it a little bit better to have book 2 as a higher rating. That way it kind of keeps the momentum going for me when it comes to books. But I highly recommend it if you're into dark academia that is more heavy on the fantasy side than the academic side, because it's really hit or miss for me when it comes to dark academia books, but this was definitely a hit for me. Book 4, Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. This should come as no shock to anybody who has read this book. It seems to be just a favorite of everybody's. This is a cozy fantasy that's set in a coffee shop with wonderful descriptions of the foods and just the setting itself, where you follow the main character as she leaves her life of adventuring behind and decides to open a coffee shop in a world or in a town where they've never heard of coffee before. So it made me want coffee and baked goods the entire time I was reading this, and yeah, I'm craving another cup of coffee. I only had one just a minute ago. So yeah, I think I might need to remedy that. Book 5 is Wolfsong by T.J. Klune. This is a male-male werewolf romance. I love this so much more than I thought I would, and I don't read a whole lot of vampire romance novels. I've read maybe one before that I enjoyed, Blood for Chocolate or Blood and Chocolate. I can't remember exactly. I enjoyed that, but any other not vampire, but werewolf, paranormal romance are kind of hit or miss for me. But I really love this. I've heard about it a lot. My friend Clint from Reads Readers loves this series too. I managed to pass on my love of Wolfsong on to Tiara from Aubrey Books and Coffee from her, so you're welcome. But I'm only up to book 3. I have yet to read book 3, but I would really enjoy that as well. Just the entire like characters' relationship and dynamic they have between each other is really sweet, and the action in this series as well really keeps you engaged in the story, and it moves by so fast. Next is A Man and His Cat, Volume 1, and this is also the last of my 5-star reads. It's by Umi Sakura. It's a manga that's exactly as the title says. It is about an elderly gentleman who is looking to adopt a cat, and he adopts a sweet cat that's been at the pet store for the longest, that everyone passes him by because he is not the standard like cute cat. He's older, and some people find him to be an ugly cat, but this older man decides that he's perfect, and they form such a cute relationship. It had my heart in a chokehold the entire time reading it. It just reminds me of like me and Harry's relationship together, because Harry's like my little familiar. He follows me around everywhere in this house, and it's like we are synced almost. So it definitely pulled at my heartstrings, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for such a cute manga. But those are the 5 books. Let's see. No, 6 5-star reads of 2023. Let me know in the comments below what your 5-star reads are. Like this video if you enjoy this kind of content, and subscribe to keep up to date with any of the new videos I come out with in the future. And until then, you guys, bye.